Hello, welcome to Record Time. Record Time is a weekly akashic experience where we explore simple and mysterious themes through the lens of the akashic records. If you're new and you have no idea what the akashic records are, I invite you to check out my website, and you'll find 2 videos there that explain what the akashic records are and what an akashic record reading is and how it can benefit you. So those are always a great place to start. But for right now, there is only this. There's nothing else you have to do. There's nowhere else you have to be. And if neither of those things are true, you can always come back to this when they are true. So if it's safe and accessible, you can close your eyes. If it feels good, you can notice your breath and notice what you need right now. Do you need a big exhale? Do you need an inhale? Do you feel fully nourished by your breath? Is there space for deeper nourishment in this moment? If there is, can you give that nourishment to yourself? And just allow yourself to settle in right here and now. Okay. There's a lot swirling around in the records. They are pretty hyped about what we're going to chat about today. So I'm just trying to land on what wants to come through first and what would make the most sense to come through first. Okay. Have you ever had the experience where you have a brilliant idea? You're so excited to share something, to make something, to do something. And it's almost because the thing is so freaking brilliant, it's so good that you back off and you're like, actually, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to give away my best idea. And then there's this whole path that you can go down, this whole rabbit hole of oh, this is too good. I gotta save this for the better, the most perfect opportunity, the perfect context, the perfect outlet or channel or whatever it is. So that's what we're talking about today, is withholding your most brilliant ideas. And another way to think about that is withholding your most brilliant self. So, the records are asking us to consider, where does that come from? This hesitation to share your brilliance, your most brilliant thing, the thing that you feel really confident about, the thing that you really feel connected to, that you really know, oh, this is good. Where does the hesitation to share that come from? Could it be that you're worried that you won't have another brilliant idea after that? So you have to be careful, intentional, cautious about how you drip out and share that idea. If that is part of it, if the fear of not having another idea is part of the reason you're hesitating, the records are lovingly saying, you have no idea how brilliant you are. And you have no idea what the nature of your brilliance is. And they say that with love, and you can take that with a few saltines. So yeah, we're just playing with this perspective. Could it be that your magic, your brilliance is a muscle? And the more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the more you can use it. And it's this beautiful, effortless, natural cycle guided by the momentum of your intention. Your intention to use your magic, use your brilliance, use your creativity and share it, to let it fully come through you instead of holding it back and like kind of clogging the creative pipe, so to speak. Your intention to use it and let it be fluid is the thing that guides the momentum for more. It's like by allowing the idea, the brilliance, the magic to fully push through, fully flow through you, right? To go all the way from inspiration to excitement to action to sharing it. That completion of the cycle is what then signals that you're ready for more. Could it be that it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy where if you hold your idea back because you're scared you won't get another one, you will not get another one because you're still holding this one. If you have only a certain capacity, if your capacity for magic, if your muscle for magic it's only so strong right now. It can only hold so much at a time. If you're holding back what you have, you're not going to have room for more to come through. So could you relate to the process of sharing, of dispersing, of like allowing your magic to come to completion by being expressed in some way? And this doesn't mean sharing it with the whole wide world, but it could be like you have an idea for like a little doodle or a song and you just play it. It could just be for yourself, but letting it pass through you in some way, letting it be expressed in some capacity. Could it be that that part of the cycle, that last piece of actually letting it come through you and be expressed, is the thing that signals the well of inspiration that you're ready to hold more, you're ready to receive more? Is it possible to relate to the flow of creativity and magic and brilliance, whatever you want to call it, in that way? Would it serve you to think about it like that? And would it serve you too to kind of play in the possibility that you have an infinite capacity for magic, that it's just waiting there? There's this like infinite well of magic, brilliance, creativity, expression that wants to come through you. And it's all waiting there, but you can only take a little bit at a time because you have two hands. You only have so much you can do in a day. We have a finite amount of time in a day. We have a capacity, a limit of energy and things we can do in a day. So that whole infinite well of like ideas and brilliance can't come to you all at the same time because who knows what would happen. But it's there. So really, the invitation underneath all of this is an invitation for deeper trust. Can you trust that there's an infinite supply of brilliance just waiting there? It's already there. It doesn't have to come to you from very far away. The delivery time is really quick. It's just politely waiting for you to not have your hands full. That's all it's doing. So this really is an exercise in trust. Can you trust yourself to be able to hold more brilliance? Can you trust the universe or wherever this inspiration comes from to give you more if you let this one brilliant idea be fully expressed? This is an exercise in trust. And this is an interesting way to think about it. And it's something to just contemplate. If you feel anxious, worried, scared, or hesitant to allow your creativity and magic to come through you, contemplate trust. What is it? What is it that's inviting you to hold deeper trust? Do you need to trust yourself a little bit more? Do you need to trust the creative process a little bit more? Do you need to trust your magic a little bit more? Do you need to trust the infinite well of inspiration a little bit more? Which piece is calling for deeper trust from you? And could you, for a moment, activate that trust? Just for one moment, not even a day, not even an hour, just one moment, the time it takes for you to express that idea, even if it's just out loud to yourself. So that's where I'm going to leave you for today. I'd love to know how that landed for you, how that feels to you, if that's an experience you can relate to or not. And if you're feeling stuck around trust, if you feel like it's hard to trust yourself or the universe or whatever it might be, that's a beautiful thing to bring to the space of a one-on-one Akashic record reading. That's something that you can work with the records to cultivate. So if that's something that piques your interest, you can find out about how to receive a one-on-one reading on my website. So that's there for you if it calls to you. And until next time, I'm wishing you well. Namaste.